Bengals Chargers Sunday Night Football. Chargers are a 1.5-point favorite against the Bengals. The Chargers are a 1.5-point favorite here, Dylan. I know you have a side.
This is a real football game. I understand not Seattle. I understand that the Bengals defense is not great, but these are two of the most disciplined teams in the NFL, both bottom 5 in offensive penalty yards and defensive penalty yards. This is real disciplined football that we're getting here on Sunday night, right?
Interesting you didn't say that about Russell Wilson versus Lamar Jackson.
They're penalized. They're penalized teams. What do you mean? Now, I clearly pointed to the penalization.
Apparently. Those are the facts.
Chargers, awful getting pressure. Fourth worst pressure rate in the league. Both teams really struggled at run the ball. The Bengals are allowing the fourth lowest third down rate and second lowest red zone conversion rate. But the Chargers allowing the fourth best third down rate and second best red zone rate. I say that switch. So the Chargers is good on defense. The Bengals is bad on defense. Sometimes you get the best and the worst mixed up. Chargers. It's easy, guys. Chargers. Just Chargers. Jim Harbaugh. Jesse Minter defense. Chargers.
No. Carter, you want to go or you want me to go?
I'll go real quick. I just want to ask Dylan a question. Question for Dylan Wilkerson. Carter from the Cartercast here.
Yes.
What do you make of the Bengals having a rest advantage against this Chargers team? And you can say the game is in Los Angeles, but the Chargers really don't have any fans. It's going to be mostly orange in that crowd. Do you take any stock into that?
Well, at first we were really excited to be in the Big 12, but not so much anymore. Yes, that's what. No. Listen, the Bengals defense is really bad. That's just what it comes down to. And I could point to stats. I went over a couple of them there with third down conversion rates, red zone conversion rates. The game plan for the Chargers is very simple. The defenses look great. A stat just came across my desk. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Yes, I will. Jesse Minter's Chargers defense is just the fourth unit since 1990 to hold their first 9 opponents to 20 points or less.
Okay. That was just my question.
Bengals going to ruin that?
Connor.
All right, my turn. Yeah. Dylan, you read off all the Chargers' defensive stats. Red zone stat looks great.
Yep.
Looks great. Offenses they've played since their bye in Week 5. Titans, Browns, Saints, Cardinals, Broncos. Who's the best quarterback out of that group? Kyler Murray. That's the best quarterback they've played. Joe Burrow has thrown 9 touchdown passes and over 1,000 yards in the last 2 weeks. This is head and shoulders a better offense than they've played almost this entire year. If you even go back before that, they've played Mahomes. Other than that, Panthers, Raiders, Steelers with Justin Fields, they haven't played any good quarterbacks besides Patrick Mahomes. I think Joe Burrow is going to put on a field day. I think they've scored 34 and 41 the last 2 weeks. You can read me off all the Chargers defensive stats in the world. They haven't played any good offenses. They've yet to play an elite quarterback like Joe Burrow since their bye week in Week 5. So I love the Bengals here. I think they went outright.
Chargers, 4th rated passing unit. How do the Bengals
against
stop
who?
them? How do the Bengals stop them? Well, the Broncos are a fine defense. Actually, I would say a good defense.
Okay, valid. But I'm more – the Chargers might be able to score on the Cincinnati team. That's fine. But I feel like Cincinnati's going to be putting up 30-plus on this Chargers team. That would be my argument. It's not, the Bengals defense is going to win this game. It's that they're going to score too many points, and Harbaugh and Herbert aren't going to be able to keep up.
Okay. It's the first time I think we've disagreed this show.
I love it.
Us.
I love it. Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals here. They're making the playoffs.
That's true.
Gross.
That is true, Connor.
Yeah, I agree so much with both of what you guys said because the Chargers, they really haven't played anybody, if we're being honest. But this Chargers defense does look freaking good, but this Bengals defense looks so horrifically bad. I lean Chargers in this spot. I think Chargers are going to be able to ground and pound the ball. What,
Connor? This dawned on me. You say I brought that up about the Chargers, their 4th highest pass rating, and you say what defenses have they played? It doesn't matter. They're playing another bad one.
No, that's valid, and that's why my argument. I thought you meant the other way around, but my whole argument was that the Bengals offense is going to put up too many points for the Chargers to keep up. They might be able to score on this Bengals defense. They probably will, actually, which maybe we just take the over and call it a night. But all those Chargers defensive stats, I just can't put that much stock into. I can't do it.
Okay. All right.
But Connor, you said the O word. You know how I feel about that.
I did say the A word, and that might be a play.
We're one Justin Herbert sesamoid fracture away from Easton Stick coming in and ruining that for us.
Yeah.
Ben, Bengals or Chargers?
This is a tough one, but I think I'm going Chargers as well. When you look at it too, when the Bengals have had to play a team that's really any good, the defense just can't hold up, and they lose because of it.
But are the Chargers any good though? That's my other thing. Are the Chargers any good? I feel like not.
Yeah, no, that's why it's kind of tough. I do think this Chargers team is like almost like a Steelers light, a little bit of like a very like instilled culture of good defense and a believe it or not quarterback play in Russell Wilson and Justin Herbert at this point. I do think you're not going to shock me either way. Like if it comes to actually betting this game, I'd absolutely stay away from it. But I do think I lean Chargers just in the fact that I don't think the Bengals will be able to stop Justin Herbert. I think this is a spot in which Justin Herbert starts to cook, and he's able to win that way. But at the same time, my confidence level is at like a 4 because Justin Herbert should have been able to cook the Cardinals, and they scored 15 points there. But they were able to hold the Cardinals to 17 points, which is pretty good because Kyler Murray's been sneaky very good this year. So I'm going to say the Chargers win a close one. But I think we'll know pretty quick who's going to win. If this game is kept lower scoring, like offense is looking clunky at the beginning, I think things are looking like they're going in the Chargers' direction. But if you just see Herbert and Burrow go up and down and score a few touchdowns, maybe you're like, okay, Joe Burrow gets the ball last.
Yeah.
Chargers lose this game because the defense isn't holding up. And yeah, but I could see it going anyway. I'll lean Chargers here.
And you can't trust the Chargers in a shootout. I mean, you look at the Chargers and Herbert.
No.
They're second lowest in pass attempts per game this year. They have not had to make Herbert throw the ball a ton. If it gets to be a shootout, the Chargers' weapons don't stack up to the Bengals' weapons. They just don't. You're telling me Quentin Johnston and Joshua Palmer are going to stack up against T. Higgins and Jamar Chase? If it's a shootout, give me the Bengals all day. And I think it will be a shootout. So I just can't trust the Chargers in this spot.